date in its noun form. And that, of course, is an occasion in which two people who are romantically interested in each other share a moment. However, I found that very few learners actually use this word in its verb form.
The best thing to do to get over a guy is to start dating someone else. Oh, there is this great guy you will just love at work named Bob. He's a real up-and-comer in human resources.
You know, thanks for trying to cheer me up, but I'm not going to date some random guy from your work.
Not random. Bob.
And a date, of course, can also be a person that you are dating. Now, there's also a couple phrases that we use with the word date, and that is to go on a date, or go out on a date, or to ask someone out on a date. Let's look at some examples with each.
What's up?
I came to ask if you would like to go on a date with me.
Sorry, what?
A date! You and me. Dining, dancing.
Great. I'll be there.
Fresh. Boss, Ming, she's gone.
I know it. You know, I'm totally gonna ask her out.
Dude, I was gonna ask her out.
I said it first, bro.
Well, I thought it first, Holmes.
So we can also shorten this phrase to go out on a date to just to go out. And similar to say that you are dating someone, you could just say you are seeing someone.
Just so you know, I'm not seeing anyone else.
Well, me neither.
Okay.
So now let's learn some words that can be used to describe someone who is involved in dating activity. So based on the context in this example, can you imagine what it means to be forward?
Hi.
Hi.
How much do I owe for the muffin and latte?
No, that's on the house, courtesy of Joey Tribbiani.
Oh, great. We'll tell him thanks. And since Joey seems like such a nice guy, maybe we could go on a date sometime.
Well, he's not used to women being so forward, but I could check with him. He says it's okay.
So as you can see in that clip, this woman was direct in her intention. So basically in this context, what it means is that you are not shy about letting someone know that you are interested in them. The next word we'll look at is one that can be used in many different ways. To flirt, flirtatious, flirtation, or flirting.
What's going on?
Well, okay, here's the deal. I just met my ex-wife for coffee, and she got a little flirtatious with me, and it kind of freaked me out.
Wait, Judith got flirtatious with you?
I was not flirting.
Well, it was totally flirting. Somebody got a haircut.
Okay, first of all, the impression, uncanny. And second, that was not flirting. That was just casual conversation between two people. That is all.
Yeah, right.
You want to see flirting? I'll show you flirting.
I'm good.
Now let's continue with that clip from 2.5 Men, which offers some really great and relevant phrasal verbs.
Wait, Judith got flirtatious with you?
Oh no, it wasn't Judith.
It was the hot one?
I don't think Judith would appreciate that, but yes, it was the hot one.
What do you mean she was flirtatious?
The details are unimportant. I mean, she said I was better in bed than Derek Jeter, but whatever.
Wait a second. You want me to believe that one of the sexiest women in the world hit on you and you turned her down?
If you hit on someone, you act in a way that lets you know you're interested in that person.
It's hard sometimes. Everywhere you go, guys hit on you, even if I'm standing right there. And they're all taller than me. Why is everyone taller than me?
And to turn someone down means to reject someone. So if someone asks you out on a date and you turn them down, you're saying no.
By the way, how is Ted doing?
Kids, you remember what happened. I declared my love, she turned me down, we both moved out of the apartment, and now...
I haven't talked to him since we stopped talking.
So we're just getting started, really. We have a lot more vocabulary and expressions for dating for you. But as you can already see, you can really just learn a ton of vocabulary and expressions in a really fun way with your favorite TV series. And this is because they tend to be about people's everyday lives. So now something single men might do is go to a bar or a club and try to pick up women. If you watch How I Met Your Mother, you know Barney Stinson is famous for this.
That's why the book says never sleep with a guy on the first date.
Totally.
Or the second date.
Of course.
Or the third date.
Well.
Or the fourth date.
Well, just tell me how many dates.
17.
Excuse me, is anyone using this?
while we're on the subject of phrasal verbs, probably the worst thing that could happen to you if you're on a date is getting stood up by someone.
Can I get you another glass of wine?
I don't know if I should. I don't want to be drunk when I go home alone.
Got stood up, huh?
It's no big deal. It's just a blind date.
Are you worried your date came, saw you, and left?
No!
If you get stood up, it means that the other person didn't show up or didn't appear to the date. Alright, so now let's learn some expressions and idioms that are related to dating. The first one that we'll look at is if someone is out of your league.
Fine. I'm trying to send a message to a girl on Facebook, but she's so out of my league. Look at her.
Oh yeah, she's cute.
I've been sitting here forever and I can't think of anything to say.
Now this means that you believe that that other person is far too beautiful or too much of a higher social status to possibly want to go out on a date with you.
What about her? Go buy her a drink. She's a little out of my league, isn't she? You're not even playing the same sport. Let's go say hi.
Okay. Goes. Hi, can I buy you a drink?
No thanks, I already have one.
Can I reimburse you for that one?
Next is a very informal way to refer to a person's ability to seduce someone else. Pay attention in this clip to the highlighted expression.
Oh, hey, your mom looks great.
Really? Go hit on her.
What?
My dad gets super jealous. So if you go lay some sweet game on her...
Go hit on your mother?
I was gonna make Schmidt do it.
No.
So we would generally say this of a man. If a man has game, basically he's good at dating. But in the clip, we actually saw the collocation laying game. Now, laying game would basically mean to seduce someone. However, this is not as common of a collocation.
Get this man a drink. Ladies, he hadn't had sex in 4 months. Come and get it, ladies.
Seriously hate you, Schmidt.
You didn't go well with Shelby?
I gotta say, I thought it would be easy. You know, maybe I don't have game. Maybe I never had game. Maybe it's always been about basketball.
Yeah, you don't have any game. It's always been because you play basketball. Are you seriously just realizing that you don't have game?
What is your secret, man? How do normal guys get girls?
Let's not say normal. Just, say what it is. Average.
You've had the most game out of any of us. Because for years now, you've been working with absolutely nothing.
He makes a good point.
Okay, I've been working with nothing.
Zilch.
You're right. I've got nothing. Except this.
Oh my God. Now we also might say that a man who has game is a stud or a player.
Someone's wearing the same clothes they had on last night. Did someone get a little action?
I may have.
Woohoo, stud.
What's she look like? Well, we haven't actually met. We just stayed up all night talking on the internet.
Woohoo, geek.
The next expression is a bit of a funny one.
No, stop drinking. I gotta get you back on air.
But I'm single and ready to mingle.
I hear she's single and ready to mingle. I'm thinking about making a play for her. What do you think, Crazy Ray?
I think it's inappropriate to date someone you work with.
So we also saw this expression in our lesson with Katy Perry. Let's take a look at what it means.
You are single and ready to mingle. Ready to mingle.
If someone is single, it means that that person is not married or isn't having a romantic relationship with anyone. Example, I've been single for the past 6 years. In general, to mingle means to mix or combine. You might say, for example, the two flavors mingle very well, meaning they were mixed in a good way. Also, it is common to talk of people mingling, meaning that they are spending time and chatting with others. Example, I'm going to go to Emma's party and mingle with other people. Single and ready to mingle is a phrase that means that a person is no longer in a committed relationship to another person and is now looking to meet another partner. So Katie's implying her willingness to date.